Hi, I'm Debi Peverill, and you're listening to the Weekly Tip from Painless Financial Training Group. It is a month until Christmas, so I feel like it's appropriate for me to start talking about year-end things. If you've been following me for a bit, you know that at some time, late November, early December, I'm going to remind you about the medical expense rules. So the deal is that you can deduct anything that is a medical expense that exceeds 3% of your net income, or this year about $2,600. So if you know already that you have enough medical expenses that you're going to be able to claim them on your tax return, then you need to think about, are there any discretionary expenses that I could do something about, because I know I'm going to get a deduction for it. Like, do you need new glasses? Could you get a year's supply of contacts? Is there some dental procedure you've been putting off that if you did it now, you would be able to take the tax credit for it? So that's one thing to think about. The other thing that I talk about every December as well lately is the first home savings account. If you do not own a home, then the first home savings account is an amazing thing for you, because you can deduct $5,000 in contributions every year for 5 years until you get to $40,000. So check that. It's $8,000 a year for 5 years. And there's nothing better in the Tax Act than this. You get a deduction for the money when you put it in your first home savings account. When you take it out to buy a house, you don't have to pay tax on it. When is it that you get a deduction for something and then you don't have to pay tax on it? So if you don't have a first home savings account and you don't have a house, you should really consider making that plan happen. And you have to do it by the end of December. It's not like RSPs where you got 60 days after year end. It has to happen by the end of December. And now we've only got a few weeks left. So those are my two things about year end. Take a look at your medical expenses. If you've got enough, are there any others that you could claim? If you don't have a first home savings account, tomorrow will be a good time to start one.